Good afternoon, everyone. Which means just me, probably. Hope you're all doing well. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you. Maybe I ought to put some light on in here. 1 second. Bit of natural light. Oh, God. I thought I held it up there. More chins than a Chinese phone book. Is that racist? Sorry. Now live on your channel. I'm not sure how Mondays are on the internet. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I'm in the front room, just relaxing. I hadn't thought this out very well. I forgot to bring my glasses. We may go through to the kitchen to find them. Oh, that's better. Like that. Lots of grunting. As you can see, it's quite dark. It's that time of year, isn't it? Hopefully we'll get somebody on to talk to. There's one person. Hope you're feeling chatty. I ain't got the microphone on today. Just thought I'd just had the urge to press go live. I might turn up later as well. See what we're doing. I've had eating on all day. It's like an oven in here. Check out that last short I've just done. It's brilliant. I just obviously it was our 40th the other week, and my gorgeous daughter organised a beautiful car for us to go to the party in, and it's made some really nice shorts. If you're into do we have to do chats? Here we go. All messages, there we are. So nobody's chatting, that's why it is. So she organises this beautiful car, and it's made some lovely shorts to put up on the internet. If you're into American cars, old American cars, well, you know, V8s, then it'll be interesting for you. I really liked it. Two persons, hello. So it's not a vape show, but I do have a vape. So I've just been down and paid the old credit card. You know how you do. Things aren't going as well as they used to. Hello, Cheryl. Good morning to you. Pleased you made it up. I ain't gone live on this one for a few weeks, so I just thought I'd pop on. Hopefully the audio's pretty good. Now, I know if you just use the phone microphone on TikTok, it works out pretty well, but I've never experienced that well. But same in the front room, it's got carpets and furnishings, so it shouldn't echo too much. So I've just been down and just dropped it off for an oil change. I'm just waiting for my daughter to come with the grandkids, so I just thought I'd do a quick live. So I've actually been for one of those where they stick the things on your chest today because I've got high blood pressure. Don't know if it's all to do with drinking far too much or what, but so I'm abstaining from alcohol for a little while just to see if anything changes. Because it's really easy to get stuck in with the old booze, isn't it? You know, you can get a bit too much down you. So I've decided to abstain completely from alcohol for a few weeks and see if that changes anything. And see how we get on with that. But anyway, I had that thing and everything's absolutely fine. Figures I finally make it to one of your chats and there's no one here. There will be in a minute. I'm a very, very famous person. They turn up pretty quick. This one, you don't get as many people on the live on this one. They tend to watch it. This is more of a watch the videos channel. And I don't really schedule stuff on here. So people don't turn up as much either. The audio's good, that's all right. It'd be no good if you had anybody on with you, I don't think. I think it'd be all echoey. But I'm just actually on the phone microphone, but they've, over the years, they've come on, haven't they? The microphones in phones are a lot better than they used to be. It's a lot better if you actually schedule things. Or, you know, I did one in Spain one day and I actually just pressed the button and went live and 180 people watched that. And there were people coming in from all over the world. But I don't know. You never know how YouTube actually pushes these things out. They just tend to, I don't know. There's no, you know, we're going about the logarithm and stuff like that. And, you know, you watch some younger people talking and loads and loads of people watch it. You know, do a live on the vape channel and loads of people watch it. You go live on here. This has got 5,705 subscribers and nobody comes to watch it. I suppose it just depends what people are actually, you know, what they're into. And I suppose the subscribers we've got on this channel just like watching videos. Not me talking. The good thing is with the vape side of things, I can take something apart and show you what I'm doing. But I need to find a niche for this. Now, I've been looking at a camera, an Osmo 3 camera. Now, it's a little bit out of my price range at the minute, but I'm going to work towards it just after Christmas. And I'm actually saving up for it for the first time in a long time. And it's got you actually put a microphone on. You clip a microphone to your lapel and you just record videos on it. So I'm thinking of doing that. And there's also a way you can connect it up to your phone and go live on this Osmo camera. So I might actually try going for a walk, lose a bit of weight, and see if I can get my blood pressure down a bit. But, you know, obviously with things that's going on in our family at the minute, I would imagine that it's going to go up. How you doing? Hope there's no snow tomorrow. Well, I don't want any bloody snow. You're more likely to get it in the north. They're on about 2 centimetres, aren't they? Which will probably shut down the entire country. Because we've got nothing, have we, whatsoever? It's only 3 degrees here today. It's never got any higher than 3 degrees. 17 centimetres. Yeah, well, that's what they said on higher ground. Well, you know, we're about where you are. That'll be done for a couple of days, but I think by Friday it's going to be sunshine again anyway. So just one of them things, mate, isn't it? Yeah, also definitely depends on the time of day. If you set up something up for 9 o'clock tonight, you actually get people, you know, they actually come in to watch it, don't they? But just doing random lives, you get less people in. But you get more, you know, you get more chat sometimes as well. It works out better for people to chat to you. Oh, we can have a filter. I think we've already done this before. Oh, God. No, I don't think they're for us. I'll carry on where we are. So I've just had a walk into town and it looks really quiet. We've had a really quiet month this month. And I think people are just holding off till the 1st of December. Hopefully. Because 6 months of this, I'll end up working in a supermarket or something because it's really, really, really quiet. I've never known it like this. People are just a little bit scared, I think, to spend any money. Hopefully they're all going to kick in next month and start spending some money. But if I have tomorrow off, I might be able to do the V Prime review as chest infection is slowly getting better. If it hasn't got better by the end of the antibiotics, you need to be going back and getting some more, mate. Because the thing is, we're not getting any younger, son. I was a bit mardy last week when they rung up and said, "Oh, we've got your readings in and you've got high blood pressure." Because you're like, God, why did it have to be me? It follows on in the family, though, to be fair. Second batch of antibiotics. You need to take up jogging, mate. That's what you need. I do pretty well. Since I stopped smoking, started using e-cigs and vaping and that, I get very little. But as I come to the latter end of my smoking career, I was getting some every year, you know, from about October time till January, just picking up different bugs here and there. And it was a continuous thing. But since I packed up with the old ciggies, I've been doing all right. Jogging, while I'm walking up to, yeah, you will have, yeah. It's awful. There's nothing worse, and then you lay down, and it makes it even worse, so you can't sleep as well, and you're trying to work. It's a bloody absolute nightmare. But that is life, isn't it? You get a little bit older, you tend to get these things in, especially working with people as well. I mean, like, I tend to work sort of later in the day now, so you're not going to take people to the doctors. But some people, when they get in the cab, they start coughing and barking, they go, "Oh, I'm off to the doctors," and they only started coughing just to show you how ill they were. 15 hours a day, yeah. I used to do 106 hours a week when I first started cab driving. And then you sort of look back over the years and you think how much life you've wasted at work. And then when we had that pandemic, I realised that you didn't actually need to. Hey, we've got some. I don't know if you can hear that. We've had some jets flying over today. They don't normally come over here. It must be practicing. Yeah, sometimes it feels like we're getting older by the day. Exactly. We're lucky. We're lucky if we get old. I'm not going to complain about it. You know, you're going to have a few things going on, aren't you? Blood pressure's in my family anyway. My eldest brother, I think he said he's either been on 20 years or he's had it since he was 20 years. School's kicking out. All right, that'd be nice. That'd be fabulous. I actually worked later last night, so I never got on Benny's show. I quite enjoy going on there. It's a good laugh. I don't know whether I'm just going to. I don't know how the vaping thing is going to go on now, to be honest, because every single thing I put up was behind an age gate and nobody's watching it. So I don't know if it's worth doing anything, to be honest. I ain't got anything to do anyway. They're nearly up to date now with everything I've done. They just keep putting them behind that 18 plus thing. And I say I got 24 views on one the other day, and you just what's the point in doing it, really? The manufacturer might keep it. They might as well keep it until it's off. All yours. I've just left mine, but now they've started putting them all on behind it. It's wasted bloody time. I might as well just do stuff on here. I've just started redoing the card machines once because they get really good views, and the other thing is over the last 4 years they've completely changed all the app, so you do things completely differently. And I've had one or two people commenting about they can't say how to do it on their phone because obviously they've updated the app. Yeah, catch you later, mate. Make some money. Hopefully we'll get a few people in. If we don't, I'm only going to stay about 20 minutes, half an hour, depending on how we get on. Like I said, it's a funny time of the day, people picking kids up. We usually get Arnie, and he usually pops in. This device, I must have been using it for a month, and I'm still on the same pod. When they first sent it out, if you look at a lot of the reviews on it, it says that they think it lasts up to 25,000 puffs or something like that. But the flavour's just as good as it was when I first got it. It's a cracking device. Hello, third person. I've just sent my mates a video that I saw on Facebook, and I've just sent it to him. There's a bloke walking in, like when you've had a few drinks and you walk in the house and you think, right, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna be really quiet so I don't wake anybody up. So he opens the fridge door and then just collapses and makes a big load of noise and the biggest fart ever. It's hilarious. What is a good squonk that is not all plastic? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anker's your man for squonking, I think. I've never. I had one. I had a dot mod one once, and it was £100. It was expensive, but I took it apart, and it no longer works. So I don't know. Have a look at the dot mod squonk. If there's still some about, they are really good quality, and the bottle in the squonker is of really good quality, and I think the later ones were 21,700. So if you can find one anyway. But they're Mex though. I was thinking about that. I don't know if they did a regulated one. Yeah. There's a RAM and the 5 button. Is it? Yeah, I've never done a lot of squonking, to be honest. What I used to tend to do with that one when I was using it, it's only a 2700, and I'd either forget to squonk or it's all right. Get comments from my mates coming through from my Facebook. I'd either forget to squonk or I'd over squonk and ended up with it all down the front of my shirt. So I sort of went off that. But they are a good idea, really, aren't they? If you're, especially if you're driving about, because it's an RDA, and you just put in the juice on from the bottom. So they are a good idea. Do you know, I feel a bit weary today. I'm on these tablets, and I don't know whether it's them, but they make me I sleep really well at night, and I don't get up very well in the morning. There's nothing the worse than somebody on a regular medication keeps telling you about it, is it really? What does that do? No, I don't want to bother with that then. Oh, it's a highlight, apparently. Yeah, so Anki, he's got loads of squonkers, but I don't really use them. If you have a look at that dot mod, because I don't know if they did a regulated version of it. Dot mod squonk. The one I've got is 2700 unregulated. And it is a good device. I must change arms because it's making me arm ache. I didn't think about this. I should have got some sort of phone stand or something. It'd been easier. So I really ought to organise these better, and then a few more people would come in. I've got nothing to show you really, only my front room. Look at this picture. My wife decorated this front room in lockdown. She made a cracking job. And then we got this picture. And it gave you one of those templates that you had to do it, and it shows you the sun going across the forest. I don't know if they're still trendy, but they were good at the time. So grey outside as well. I'll show you outside. Can you turn the camera on? It's never been daylight today. 3 degrees Celsius. It's bloody freezing. I've been out for a bit of a walk, and I've got one of these Apple Watches. And the one thing about the Apple Watch is when you start, if you walk more than your normal 20 yards a day, it tells you that you're doing so well and keep it up. So you get I don't know, what do you call that? Anyway, something. Is 17 minutes enough for a live? It's quite difficult when there's not many people here, I've got to be honest. On the vape thing, you just pick them up and talk about something else, but on here, it's not easy, I've got to be honest. I'll probably just disappear and come back later. That'll probably be the easiest way of doing it. We'll catch you later, Cheryl. Bye-bye. And